Right, welcome back to another Wainwright Walk, and today we're in Stonethwaite, just parked up at Rosthwaite National Trust car park, £8.50 all day, and we've came to do the Stonethwaite Fells. 5 Wainwrights in total today, starting with Eagle Crag, and it's Sergeant's Crag. Then we're going up to the highest point of the day of Ullscarf, and then Great Crag and Grange Fell. It's just a couple mile walk in to the start of the climb. So I'm just going to enjoy this little path here before starting the ascent. Let's go. Right, so we can see the first climb up today, which is this one here, this big knob on the end, Eagle Crag. Apparently it's quite an exposed path, but a little bit of care, I don't think it'll be a problem. It's starting to rain just a little, but the tops are remaining clear today, which is good. It was a choice of Blencathra or this one today, and I thought Blencathra, that high up, has a lot of cloud cover, so I thought it would be safe to get the views on this one today, slightly shorter down. Like I say, Ullscarf is the highest point of today. I think that's 700 odd metres, so not too far up really. We just get to enjoy a relaxing walk really for a rare occasion. Look at this Borrowdale Valley. I haven't been here very often. Extremely busy path this. We've passed about 7 or 8 groups really. I think a lot of them have turned off to go back into Stonethwaite, but nevertheless, yeah, very busy area. It's just gone 9 o'clock, which is probably quite late really. Found it hard to get out of bed this morning for some reason. I wanted that extra 45 minutes, hit the snooze button. Nah, we're here now, feeling fresh, feeling good. In a beautiful valley with some beautiful hills. Aye, let's get up them. The weather doesn't know what it wants to do today. It's gone from shelling it down to heat wave and then back to cloud. Right, so we're just approaching Eagle Crag now. This mound just here, and I've worn trousers today, even though it's going to be pretty hot, because I know we're going to be going through some quite long ferns, so I didn't fancy getting ticks. But yeah, it turned out to be the right decision, because there is a breeze in the air, so I'm not going to get too cold. But yeah, so you find this bridge, which I think is coming up just a little bit further along here, possibly here now. And we'll start making our ascent up that crag. Okay, so here's the gate which will take us over the bridge onto the correct side of the river, and it'll be a straight shot up from there, up the crag. I am a little apprehensive. Like I say, I've watched several people's videos on this one and does look quite scrambly and exposed in sections, but it can look worse than it is on camera. My only concern is the rocks are quite wet today. Right, so it looks like there's a number of paths through this bracken. Luckily I've got the old map on the watch, as per GPX map. Haven't led me astray for quite some time now. Probably the safest thing you can have after a map, a paper map, but I prefer the map on the watch. Right. Up here, and it's going to cut up left somewhere. So from here we can see the ridge we're going to be coming back on after we've been up Eagle Crag here and Sergeant Crag. Round up back here is Ullscarf, and then we're going to be essentially walking along this ridge over Great Crag and Grange Fell before descending back into Rosthwaite. Yeah, still clear on the tops, which is good. It wants to rain. It'd be welcome at the moment because I'm quite warm. But anyway, this is my first time here and deep into this valley. It's absolutely beautiful. Oh. Quite clear as well today. Low down, obviously not on the tops, but yeah, you can identify all the colours really crisp. But yeah, I think further along here we're going to be cutting off left, and there is a path etched into the side of this crag somewhere. Well, that's the hope anyway. Right, so you get to this gate here, I believe, and the path suggests that it cuts back that way, so it's kind of zigzagging, so it's a bit more of a gradual ascent. Can't quite see a path at this point, but we'll walk up a little bit and see if anything appears slightly further up. I suppose it's going to be quite hard to see through this shrubbage here, but yeah, there's one there somewhere. Oh my goodness, there's a little animal, there's a weasel. Right, I'm unsure if this is the path or not. It's saying this is the way to go on my watch. You can't see it, you've just got to trust your instinct. There is like a sheep trod cutting its way through the grass. However, having done this now, I'd probably recommend doing this climb when there's no shrubbage and you'll be able to see a more clearer route. So I'm just winging it here. Hopefully I can pull myself up there somehow. Aye. Oh well. Bit of fun. It's a bit of fun. Oh. Yeah, I'm quite sure this isn't the path, but I'm committed now. Bloody hell, do not copy what I've done. It's not a path. I've just been freelancing it through all this shrubbage. It's going up, so it's probably going in the right direction. Look, I'm bang on the path according to my watch, but I think this is one of them Stuart Marshall guidebooks where if he sees a hill to climb up, he's just going straight up it. He don't care if there's a path or not. If there is one, it's very difficult to spot. Right, well, this is another fine mess I've got myself into. Essentially, I'm just following this wall. If someone's managed to build a wall up here, there must be some sort of a path. For God's sake. Just hope a decent one appears soon. Doesn't have to take the energy out of you. Good Lord. We've got 12 dogs herding all those sheep. 3 or 4 farmers. But yeah, it's a good job I missed them along the path. Right, so I'm gaining height. Probably not the conventional way for Eagle Crag, but it's fun. If I come out on the top here, I'm going to be pretty chuffed. Still, don't follow what I'm doing here. I'm making my own way, I think. But it's quite fun if you like climbing rocks. God knows where the path is. Must have missed it somewhere. According to my watch, I'm still on it, but nah. This ain't a path. But, oh yeah. Oh. Right. Keep going. If you're going up on a mountain, I've said it before, you can't right way, I think. Oh, but I'm knackered now. I think that might be Sergeant's Crag over there, and Eagle Crag's up here somewhere. Why? Just let me find a path, come on. I am buggered. I'm buggered. I don't think we're far from the top, but I've certainly not used the path any of this way up. God knows where it is. Luckily, the rocks and slopes are placed in a way that you can actually pick your way up. To this point anyway. I don't think there's too much more. I've really enjoyed it, don't get me wrong, but my walks, I'm trying to get walks for people to do, you know, trying to encourage people to get out and do these walks that I do, but no, don't copy this one because I've messed up somewhere. But it's a lot of fun. Oh dear. Right, so we just came from up there. Here's the summit. Still a long way off. And guess what? I still haven't found the path, sadly. Now I don't think there's going to be any route up that way. So I'm going to go up here and see if I can scout out a path from that vantage point. Right, it's not really much better from this vantage point. I can see some people sitting up there, so that should indicate a path. Otherwise, they're probably stuck as well. So I'm going to get to the top of this boulder here, once again through pathless terrain. And aim for them people walking up. I can see the orange jacket. Oh, good Lord. Banter. Right, so I've just about identified a path now. I'm sure I follow this wall. Yeah, there's definitely a clear cut. It's up there and it turns left and zigzags up. I've just seen other people go up that way, so thank Christ I'm on the right path now. I have to come in straight up from the floor. Oh, why do I do it to myself? Right, so I have identified the path now. Look, clearly marked. But God knows where that starts down there. So that's where I should have came up from. Where I've walked round the crag and just straight up the face. Yeah, look at it. Beautifully laid now. Oh dear. Well, that was an experience. Wow. Borrowdale at its finest. Right, so as we're nearing the top of Eagle Crag, I have to say this is without doubt the most difficult fell I have ever climbed. Now, partly due to my mistake, missing the path at the start or it not being clear, but even so, even when I've been on the path, it's been quite scrambly. So yeah, I think there is another route where you can go up the valley a bit further and come round the back of Eagle Crag. Tracy Atrill did that on her video, Essex Girl in the Wild. Check her out. I should have listened to her, but I thought, no, I'll be a tough guy and I'll go up the scrambly path. Wish I listened to you now. I apologise. Anyway, we're nearly at the top. Oh, and I can have a cuppa. See, just lots of little sections like this. Doesn't help that the rock's wet, but even so, it's quite big steps in places. And this is the path now, so yeah, I would just think twice which way you come up Eagle Crag. I'd certainly recommend coming at it from behind. Right, so here we are on Eagle's Crag. Like I say, that's probably the most difficult fell I've climbed in the UK so far. But anyway, this is the first of 5 for the day. Next we're going on to Sergeant's Crag, which is this one over here, before skirting round the side up to Ullscarf. And then we've got Great Crag and I believe Grange fell down there. Not sure which one's which, but yeah, I'm sure they'll identify themselves as we get closer. So I'm going to have a cup of tea here. I deserve it after that bloody climb. And make my way over to the short walk to Sergeant's Crag. Right, so that was a beautiful cup of tea, absolutely hit the spot. Tetley, I don't know what you've done recently, but the formula you're using is magical. I used to be a Twinings guy, still am a Twinings guy, but technically you're tempting me back to your tea bags. Anyway, I've had my brew. Now we're going out at a Sergeant's Crag for the second of the day. Let's go. Oh, right, a little bit of a scramble down there, but nothing major really. Look at this, I can't get enough of this this valley here. But there's a style here, and I believe that's possibly the route round the back of Eagle Crag, which is a bit more user friendly. Apart from if you have a dog, apparently, because them styles are quite high. But yeah, less scrambling if you come up that route. You might just make it up safely. I enjoyed the way I came up, but that's a once in a lifetime route. It's a nice memory to have, but I'll be sweating in bed tonight thinking about it. Yeah, nice grassy knolls, it seems to be down into the valley there, so a bit more of a friendly path. We're just working our way up Sergeant's Crag now. Shouldn't be too much ascent to get back to the same height as sort of Eagle Crag over there. Pretty straightforward. Path's actually gradually going round the back, so you gain in height quite slowly. Give you a chance to get your breath back. Wow, this is lovely. Nice little climb. After that bugger, look at it. Right, so here we are, just approaching the second Wainwright of the day of Sergeant's Crag. Oh. Oh. Oh yes. Oh wow. Oh, we'll take it. Thank you very much. Right, so that's just on top of Sergeant's Crag, the second Wainwright of the day. Came over from Eagle Crag, which is just there. Actually looks slightly lower than this one. But now, I'm not going to stop here. I'm going to plod on to the next fell, the highest point of the day of Ullscarf, which is, I believe, is this mound just here. And the route to get there, I believe, is skirting the edge of, I think it might be high raise just there. Might be wrong, anyway. But yeah, we're going over there and back down towards Rosthwaite, over Great Crag and Grange Fell. Come with us, let's go.
If I wrote you a song, if I got every word perfectly weighted on a thin piece of paper, would it make any difference? Would it change for the better? If I wrote you a poem, if I posted a letter? Is it maybe because I never knew quite where I was, and suddenly you told me, baby, you're lost, 'cause what am I supposed to do? If you are not the one for me, then tell me now what I could do. If I told you that I don't know where I'm going, don't know what to say, but I go without knowing. If I told you that I don't know what to believe in, don't know how to pray, but I pray anyway. Tell me you're the one for me now, 'cause what am I supposed to do? If you are not the one for me, then tell me now what I could do. Tell me you're the one for me now. I pray that you believe it too. That you're the only one for me, and I'm the only one for you. Tell me you're the one for me now, 'cause what am I supposed to do? If you are not the one for me, then tell me now what I could do. Tell me you're the one for me now. I pray that you believe it too. That you're the only one for me, and I'm the only one for you. If I wrote you a song, if I got every word perfectly weighted on a thin piece of paper.
Right, here we are on top of the 5th Wainwright of the day of Grange Fell. Not sure which one the summit is. There's a few that are very similar heights, so I've been on 2 or 3 of them just to make sure. But I do not copy this walk. This has been the least favourite walk I think I've done. There's been very little paths, and if it was clagged in, you would be lost. Essentially what I've done, you can see pretty much the whole route from here. We came all the way from Ullscarf up there, Great Crag over there, which we've seen in the video, and we've ended here on Grange Fell. But between sort of Ullscarf and this fell, there's next to no path. So yeah, just be careful what you're doing if you are doing this route. I'd avoid it, to be fair. I'd just pick this one off on as its own individual fell and do Great Crag likewise. So less stressful of a day, and yeah, the paths are just non-existent. I've seen what other people have said on other videos, but I didn't think it'd be this bad. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to have a cup of tea, and then I'm going to head back down the way I came up this fell to the path which runs between Wainwright and Rosthwaite, and my car's parked in Rosthwaite, so it's quite a short walk back from this point. It's about 7.5 hours to this moment, so it's going to be pushing on 8 hours by the time I get back to the car. Good 12-13 miles, so it's been a taxing one, especially the start on Eagle Crag. But anyway, gasping for a cuppa. Right, that's just us down from Grange Fell, 5th and final one of the day. we're heading back into Rosthwaite via the lane between Wainwright and Rosthwaite. It's a nice, beautiful constructed path. Once I get back to it, just by the wall over yonder, you might be able to see it. But this has been a tough route, largely pathless between Ullscarf and Grange Fell, so I wouldn't copy what I've done here. I've had heather bashing and climbing fences that I shouldn't have been climbing. I lost the path several times, so yeah, just be careful when you do this one, and avoid it completely if it is clagged in, because yeah, I've nearly got lost when it's been beautiful clear skies like this. So God help you if it was foggy. Right, so that's just on the path now down into Rosthwaite. Beautiful views ahead, but I thought it'd be a good time to wrap up the adventure from here. This has been the Stonethwaite Fells, 5 Wainwrights in total today. Eagle Crag, Sergeant's Crag, Ullscarf, Great Crag, and we've just ended today just up there on Grange Fell. Thoroughly enjoyable day. I've really enjoyed it, even though it has been kind of pathless. It's within my skill set, so a bit of rock climbing and freelancing down hills is something I'm kind of getting into now, and enjoying more as my experience develops on these fells. Not one I'd recommend, if I'm brutally honest, but personally I've had a great day and hope you've had a great time joining me on this route round. So I just want to say thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you on the fells again very, very soon. Peace.